Not sure how he managed to break it, but he seems to have managed it. So that's going to be swapped out here, and we shall be getting things back on the way. We've not missed a terrible amount, actually. No first blood, no towers down, gold pretty much in.
To be fair, Win and Dr. Mundo were logged in. So, locked in. So I think that is a pretty epic chain of events. And for the time being, Spontex behind in CS, not really blowing my mind in terms of the moment, but very time.
Definitely time. 7 minutes and 40 only. Not really that much time actually be gone here. So yeah, really a strong start, I think we can say, when it comes to the farm for Evil Geniuses here. That 200 gold that they've got is purely from the advanced.
Yeah, one of the things that we have seen as well, they've handled their lanes a little bit better. Diamondbox has tried to gank and try to show presence in the top lane. It worked once for the flash, tried to take him on for the third time, and really had much presence. The first time that he was able to move himself into the mid lane, it was an ultimate and a flash out of Spontex. So, a little bit more successful. You can see on screen. So, in theory, maybe configuring his hardware and settings and just getting used to the new PC. Hopefully that is the case. And it can be underway again.
His headphones on, which is definitely for us. Genja, of course, got himself a new support these days. Sitch in the middle. He's a little bit tired. We talked about this a lot, that the Gambit traveling schedule is actually really strenuous. Every single week they have to fly in and out back to Russia, which it's not quite as bad as it was when they had Edward in the team. They have to fly to Omsk, which is miles away.
It also, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to compare. It's such a tough life to fly into Cologne each and every week, but it is incredibly taxing on you. The entire process, packing, leaving, flights, buses, hotels, it really wears you down. We were on the road for 2 weeks in 2 different countries, and I think every single member of the cast, crew, production, and teams were just shattered by the end of it. So really have to give props to Gambit for doing this for their profession.
And they're doing pretty well at it as well.
I would say, you know, I believe they're now first in the league because they've beaten which would imply if their title wins and losses, they're actually a position ahead.
And they may go for another win here with this one. We'll have to see about that one. Still very early stages of this one. So alternate right now are 7-2, Gambit are 6-2. So win here would get them.
There we go. I had half the info in my head, and just they needed to win first.
Needed to win, which we'll find out here in the next few minutes if they can do that one. We are going to get back into game. Got himself a new PC, all sorted, and we are back in. Now just seeing we can teleport into the bottom lane.
As we teleport into the game. 7 minutes 50 on the clock. Gambit are starting yet another early dragon. This is something I think they do better than any team in the European LCS, knowing when they can get the dragon and how early they can do it. That's what free and competitive.
Yeah, burning a lot of health there. You actually having to use ultimate, but you'll take that every day of the week to pick yourself up a dragon, and that will push Gambit into the gold league. Now, this game goes for long walk. The good old game of Moscow 5 versus CLGEU, of course, is the one that really comes to mind when you think about these two teams, which I think it was a 70-minute game by the end of it, with about 4,000 Barons being taken in the course of that one. So if that game is anything to go by, it should definitely be in front of you.
I'm definitely hoping it does go that route. It's always amazing to watch. Briefly touching on the Diamondbox Ultimate for Dr. Mundo, it's only on a minute cooldown at the moment, so it's actually something that is very short and will just get thrown out. You know, ooh, I might be in trouble, pop it on, get the movement speed, get the regen, and just get the hell out of dodge.
So let's have a look down some of the items coming out now that they've had another trip back home to shop up. Actually, Tia coming out here for Genja Varus, and on the other side, BF Sword picked up for Yellow P.
So this is something that we see Genja doing on Ashe as well as Varus. I know that in solo queue he does this relatively often as well, and it sort of fits into Genja's playstyle. He's not in-your-face AD carry like, I'm going to say short, he's pretty much get in the thick of a fight, actually diving around right up in there. On the other hand, Genja likes to hang a little bit more back, use the bullet time for Misfortune, use piercing arrows from Varus over and over, and if you can just continually spam and be as fast or AU, that item is perfect.
Right now this middle lane not getting any easier for context with couple of tweaks. 10 CS behind actually. We have been forced out of lane, of course, forced to use ultimate and flash as Snoopy gang. Diamond actually coming in here towards that mid lane as well, just to offer a little bit of support and carry on his merry way.
And for anybody that doesn't know Gwen, that little effect that you just see there on screen is her W spell. Basically reveals area, great area around you, just gives you vision. It literally guarantees you cannot face check it. 1 minute cooldown. And if you're ever afraid of walking into a bush, just press W. Give you vision, you know what's there.
Give me help. Useful in that mid lane to see if any Snoopies are hiding in the bushes to come and get you. Up until now, still have no first blood. Snoopy is waiting in the bush here. Crepo's going to come in, so it looks like they want to try and take this mid turret as fast as possible.
And this will definitely be a very quick tower take. Jace is going to be able to have that additional attack speed from his double. You add the attack damage to his Janna's E, and of course the fact that Nexus can use that Wizard Strike, but just use the Cycling Strike to chunk down towers. You've seen how quickly that was dropped.
Yeah, Gambit themselves. They look to get a tower back here. That bottom outer turret for EG is very, very low already. And Genja and Darker are pushing up that lane pretty quickly. So we'll see if Yellow Pete is actually able to hold on to this one. Obviously, doesn't want to be losing any CS, but might have to clear out a little bit faster here if he's wanted to save that tower.
Yeah, I think that tower's pretty much going to be a goner. They managed to get it down to, 100 or so HP. Genja deciding not to actually land that last auto attack. Just extend himself, give an extra wave or two worth of minions to farm up. Overall,